Today we are discussing a hidden crisis that few people know about: food deserts.
Food deserts are a social and economic disparity affecting millions worldwide.
Today we're diving into the definition of food deserts, why they happen, and how small business owners, specifically convenience store owners, can help eliminate food deserts.
Wow, Grace, I thought you would have come in here with your usual entertaining intro. This one's kind of boring.
Man, this is a serious topic. He's trying to get me canceled. But, alright, here I go. Why did the banana stop at the convenience store while he was in a food desert? He had to split the cost with his EBT card.
All right, you do deserve to be canceled for that one. If you like these kinds of videos, make sure to like and subscribe.
On this channel, we talk about all things small business related, so be sure to support us if you're into it.
A food desert is defined as a geographic area where residents have few to no convenient options for affordable and healthy foods. Depending on where you live, what is considered a food desert is slightly different.
In urban areas, if you live more than 1 mile from a store with nutritious food, you are in a food desert. In rural areas, you have to live more than 10 miles away from the nearest store that stocks healthy food to be in a food desert.
Rural areas are more affected, seeing as they make up 87% of counties with the highest rates of food insecurity.
Food deserts are not simply about the absence of grocery stores. They're about the absence of healthy options. These are neighborhoods where fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains are luxuries rather than essentials.
Instead, the landscape is dominated by fast food chains and corner stores stocked with processed snacks and sugary drinks. This reality paints a grim picture of the dietary choices available to residents living in these areas.
Food deserts are most common in areas with smaller populations, higher rates of abandoned or vacant homes, and where residents have lower levels of education, which means lower incomes and higher levels of unemployment.
The emergence of food deserts is often rooted in systemic issues such as poverty, urbanization, and structural inequality. Supermarkets tend to avoid low-income areas due to perceived financial risks or lack of demand, leaving residents with limited access to healthy food options. According to the most recent Food Access Research Report, nearly 39 million people in America live in low-income and low-access areas. That's almost 13% of the United States population.
Within this group, researchers estimate that 19 million people, or 6.2% of the nation's total population, had limited access to supermarkets or grocery stores. Additionally, transportation barriers and infrastructural limitations further exploit the problem. This traps communities in a cycle of poor nutrition and health outcomes.
The consequences of living in a food desert are profound and far-reaching. Limited access to nutritious foods contributes to higher rates of obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, malnutrition, and starvation within affected communities. Children growing up in these environments face developmental challenges, hindering the academic performance and future opportunities.
One promising solution to combat food deserts lies in transforming convenience stores into beacons of health and accessibility. As mentioned earlier, sometimes the only place close to a grocery store is a convenience store. But even if a community has a convenience store nearby, if it doesn't stock any of the main food groups and only has things like candy, chips, soda, they aren't helping the problem. They're contributing to it.
These neighborhood staples, often the only food retailers available, have the potential to revolutionize food access through a simple and yet powerful change. Accepting EBT or electronic benefits transfers and SNAP, otherwise known as Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program benefits.
For a retailer to qualify to accept EBT and SNAP, they must stock the 5 main food groups: meat, dairy, fruits, vegetables, and grains. These are the foods that are required for a balanced and healthy diet.
There are a ton of positive implications of convenience stores accepting EBT SNAP. It expands access to nutritious foods in areas previously devoid of such options. These effectively reduce the prevalence of food deserts.
It promotes economic empowerment by allowing low-income individuals to stretch their food budgets further and make healthier purchasing decisions.
And it fosters community resilience and well-being, laying the groundwork for healthier generations and stronger communities.
Food deserts represent a significant challenge to public health and social justice. Yet, within this challenge lies an opportunity for transformation. By reimagining convenience stores as allies in the fight against food insecurity, we can bridge the gap between these communities and nutritious food. Through the simple act of accepting EBT or SNAP benefits, these stores can become catalysts for positive change, nourishing bodies, and empowering lives. Together, let's work towards a future where everyone has equal access to the sustenance they need to thrive.
If you're a convenience store owner who does not accept EBT, you should start the process of becoming an EBT retailer. As another motivator to help end food deserts, the USDA has put different grants in place available to convenience store owners to help them stock healthy options, specifically for stores that are located inside food deserts.
Below, we've added a link to the USDA's page explaining these grants, as well as a link to get in contact with one of our small business specialists who will help you get the right equipment to accept EBT cards. Not only will they make sure you're set up with equipment that is compatible with the new EBT chip cards, but they will also get you connected with one of our EBT specialists who will help you through the process of becoming an EBT retailer.
I'm Phil.
And I'm Grace. We'll see you next time with more exciting payment news.
That's a wrap, guys.
Yeah, let's end food deserts together.
All right, that was good. Let's end food deserts.
Yeah.